Hello, my darlings, and welcome to a live stream where we are going to be planning for the month of February. I hope everybody is doing well. We have a lot of chat to go through. Hello to Cleo S. and Inka Dinka Doodle is here. They've got coffee and an apple with peanut butter. I've got coffee. I just made it. It is boiling hot. I can't drink it. To wait for a minute on that one. Helpful Natural is here. Heather Smith, hello. Hello everybody and welcome, welcome. So how is weather? Is everybody talking about weather? It's really cold here in Wisconsin. It says helpful. Inka says, yes, I've heard about so many states literally frozen. Meanwhile, I'm outside in t-shirt and shorts, 75-degree weather. I feel you, Inka. Heather says, we got down our driveway today for the first time since Monday. Wow. Georgia. Helpful says, here in Wisconsin, we've had temps below 0 off and on for 3 weeks. Today it got up to 15. Empress Goth is here. Hello. So, got my tarot deck ready. It's Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. That's what I'm going with today because I can't find my Aquarian Tarot deck. It's somewhere in the house, but also I thought it might be fun to do a little secondary 3-card pull with these cards. They are called the Animalkin Oracles. They're not a tarot deck, they're an oracle deck. They're kind of enormous, but they're really fun. They're animal artwork. So I thought I might do a little second one. We'll see. I don't have a ton of time tonight because I'm trying to get everything done, knocking things over, get everything done so I can go out of town tomorrow for to celebrate my 7-year channel anniversary, which happens tomorrow. Happy birthday to the Magical Crafting channel, 7 years. But I feel like it's almost a punishment. The amount of work you have to do to get one day off when you're a YouTuber is so crazy that it's almost a punishment to go out of town. Emperor Scott says it's so cold in Texas, but some of the ice has melted. I feel guilty because tomorrow, to celebrate the 7-year anniversary of the channel, I'll be at Disneyland. It's supposed to be 85. I am going to wear flip-flops, and I feel guilty about that because half of this country is in a snowstorm. Hopeful says we're usually between 30 to 40 degrees, so this is well below normal freezing temperatures. We have had extremely high temperatures that have not been normal as well. Helpful says, I have a heated mattress cover that goes under the fitted sheet, so going to bed at night is very cozy. Here is our mood board. If you're a patron, you get the mood boards and the digital wallpapers each month. It says, wrap yourself in compassion, release what no longer serves you, and open to new possibilities. We've got some peonies, we've got some magnolia blossoms and some roses, a little bit of frost on the leaves still, some cherry blossoms and a cafe, a little coffee, and a cute little kitty. Empress Scott, take me with you, Amy, to Disney. If you ever come down, tell me, I will go with you. I'm not joking, I will drive up. I love me some Disney. Ruth is here, hello. Do you guys think the music is too loud? I can fiddle it a little bit. Let me see here. Music compilation can go down to there. Okay, let me know what you think of that. If that's too low, I can bring it back up just a little bit. Guys, let me know how that sounds with my voice. So we got our mood board in here. So I'll wait for you guys to report back on the new volume level. Hopefully I didn't go too low and made it just disappear, but let me know what you think. I wanted to bring this in This is what's all over my front yard. This is a rosemary, and it's all blooming, and there's bees because it's gotten so hot. It's confused and thinks it's summertime. Sounds good. Julie is here. Did I already say hello to Julie? I think the music is just right now. Okay, now that we've got it set, I won't be touching it because that's not anything I ever touch. Once I get my levels, then raise it just a tad. Okay, I'm going to raise it just like literally a skosh. Not too much. And I think some of the songs are a little louder than others, right? So it might bump up or down a little as each song happens, but yeah. I'm one of those people who loves to go to Disneyland, not specifically the Disney movies so much as the property and the experience of going to the park. So they were running a sale on park hopper tickets for California residents. And you don't have to be a Southern California resident like usual. It's California at all. Usually it's a SoCal ticket. But anyway, they were offering it for I think it was $250 for 3 visits, and the visits happen anytime between January 1st and May 21st. So you have a really long time to use those 3 visits, and it's a park hopper. So that is actually worth it. It actually pays for itself in 1 visit because a park hopper for tomorrow is going to be $249. And I got 3 tickets for the price of 1, basically. And they are still available if you happen to be a California resident. They're available until May 21st. I think they're still selling them. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if they sold out or what. Yes, the full moon is coming on Sunday, which is also Imbolc. That's right. And hello to Incognito if I didn't already say hi. All right, we got our bingo card here. I went very peachy. Maybe I should fill in my bingo card before I stick it there. That way I don't have to turn my my whole book. So, oh my goodness, we have 3 big birthdays in February in my family. We've got people coming in from out of town, coming in from Colorado to visit. Another Disney trip to take the kids on that. We've got Super Bowl Sunday coming up. I'm going to be hosting 3 different TTRPG days at my house. I've got so much social interaction happening that I think what I want to do as my query for the 3 card pull is going to be, kind of, I'm not exactly sure what area in my life should I focus on, or something about my social plans or something. Helpful says, I'm hoping it's clear to see the full moon. Do you guys think I should try this? Is it too hot? So I'm just going to put all those things. So we've got 3 birthdays that we're celebrating. And then I'm going to be hosting games 3 times this month. Busy, busy, busy for sure. This month is just crammed with, I have my anniversary as well. Helpful says, what's a good material to make a Bridget's cross? So I made a Bridget's cross out of corn husks that I just wet in water. That worked out pretty well. I have tried it with pipe cleaners, green pipe cleaners. That one is kind of a 50-50. Because sometimes you can't hold them as steady as you want to because they kind of twist and turn. What else have I made a Bridget's cross out of? You can practice or even just use strips of brown paper bags, grocery bags, and then you can write your Imbolc wishes or intentions on the strips and then fold those in. So you have secret messages written inside your Bridget's cross. That's a fun thing to do. Inka says, when it's clear on a full moon, I like to go out with a cup of tea or coffee, capture her image in it, and ask her to bestow her calm wisdom on me. I think you shared that with us before, and it's such a great idea that I started stealing that one, Inka. Incognito says, it's my first time learning about Imbolc as a practitioner. I'm so excited. I've only ever celebrated Samhain. Yes, any long grasses. Ruth says long grasses for sure. Any kind of, just make sure that they don't cut your fingers, because sometimes some of the grasses around our lakes at least are like very sharp. But you can always get corn husks here in Southern California because you can buy them for tamales and stuff. So you can make dollies and crosses and all sorts of stuff out of them. Heather says, I've done the pipe cleaner one, pink and green. That sounds really pretty. Let's see, anniversary, and we've also got the channel anniversary. Didn't plan out my spacing very well. Let's see, what else am I doing? Oh, we're hosting the Superb Owl Party. And once a month I meet up with my witchy friends and we have a witchy wine day without any wine. So we just call it a witchy day, I guess. And we have been working on a project to launch a website where we're going to be selling some of the items that we make and donating all of the proceeds to different charities that we are that we want to support. So I want to dedicate at least 3 different times this month to making jewelry for that. I need to put in Imbolc here, celebrate Imbolc. And I should also put Valentine's Day. Even though we don't usually do anything super exciting for Valentine's Day. Incognito says, I'm using your paper bag idea. I love any kind of witchy stuff that like has a little secret message to it or a symbol on it or something that only you know about. That's why I like sigil magic so much. Ruth says, send out a flashy email to let us know when you open your shop. Yeah, if you guys want to sign up for my newsletter, in the description below, I will put out a newsletter when we finally launch it. It's called Witches Rising. It's going to be fun. Let's see, what else are we going to be doing this month? I think we should do just a couple of days that say self-care and reading. I need to start reading all this. My to be read book pile is, I was counting the books today and I could read one book every week this year and not be finished with my unread books. Sometimes I just use the self-care as like, oh, I want to dye my hair or I want to get my nails done or something like that. And sometimes it's just, taking a minute and playing a video game instead of working. Oh, and also I need to find a new doctor because of changing healthcare plans. I can't keep my old doctor, so now I'm starting the whole search over, which makes me so mad because it took me so long to find this really great guy, and now oh, and we also might take the people who are coming into town, we might do a zoo day or some other kind of grilling kind of things. There we go. So I've got I can get a full blackout probably if I plan things correctly. I always try to plan my bingo card for a full blackout. Here we go. So I zoom out just a little bit here. So what should my query be? Should I actually ask about my social, or should I ask maybe just what areas of my life should I focus on this month? Maybe I'll do that. And then we'll just have card 1 be area 1, card 2 be area 2, card 3 be area 3. There we go. Oh my goodness, I missed all sorts of chat. M.A. the Gray is here. Welcome, welcome. Who else did I miss? Anybody? Hello, if I missed anybody. Heather says, one of my favorite photographs is the Dalai Lama holding a Bridget's cross. Oh, interesting. Helpful says, we can hear coyotes in the middle of the night this time of year. It's a little eerie, but I love the naturalness of it. We hear coyotes as well, and I think it's because in winter the air is clear and thin, so the sound travels further. Okay, so we'll start with a tarot deck. Let's make sure if I have it right side up or upside down. Last time I got all of my cards upside down, and I was wondering if I had my deck correct. So it's just all a mishmash. It's fine. Inca says, I want to have a real shop, and it's been on my mind so much this year. But not only is Kitty O'Shea's closing down, now another shop is closing that's been here less than a year. What is Kitty O'Shea's? Emmy says, I come here for the witching and crafting and stay for the most soothing voice on all of the YouTubes. Thank you so much. I feel like my video voice is a little more soothing than my live stream voice because I can speak slowly when I'm recording voiceover, and here it just comes out however. Okay, let's cut the deck. We got to think about our query, which is what areas should I focus on this month? And if you want to also like use this as a reading for yourself and consider the answer for your life, please feel free. So we're going to go with area 1. We have the 6 of Cups. Area 2. The Knight of Pentacles. In area 3, we have Strength reversed. I know a lot of people don't read reversals, but I'm just not sure what the rationale is for reading reversed or not. So I kind of always have. So if anybody wants to follow along at home, we can have the 6 of Cups, which is like, I would say it's a card of home, healing, comfort, pleasure, sentimentality. The comfort of home. So I'm going to say that the areas that I should focus on is the comfort of home. And also I'm going to be pulling some oracle cards as well. So that'll be coming next. But also this is kind of like about sentimentality and memories. And the funny thing is that I just yesterday got down a bunch of photos that are at least 20 years old. And I was going through them and I was finding a bunch of projects that I had set aside for scrapbooking. which I haven't done in probably 15 years. So there's something about that sentimentality and the memories that came up too. So maybe it's telling me I should do that scrapbooking. Neha says here, sorry, I'm just scrolling through the chat. The tarot deck it's called Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. It's kind of flashy for the camera, you know. Inca says, I read everything reversed or not. Okay. Ruth says, I understand both reading and not reading reversals. I have one deck that's not supposed to be read with reversals at all. Inca says, Kitty O'Shea's is an Irish UK market here in Eagle Rock. It's one of my favorite places to browse and buy. Oh, I'm sorry, it's closing. So that is area 1. A comfortable home is what I'm going with there. So now let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles. Now that is a card of, I think of this as kind of a reckless card, but am I wrong? Let me go look this up real fast, just to make sure I'm not misremembering this. Pentacles, a Knight of Pentacles. Efficiency, hard work, and responsibility. I must have been thinking about the Knight of Wands. All right, efficient, reliable, and hardworking. So we have home is to be focused on, making a comfortable home and working hard and being efficient and reliable this month. And at this moment, this is coming up with for me, I started a new Patreon tier and it's called Mystical Mailboxes, and each month I'm mailing out a box of handmade goodies and witchy items to my patrons in this tier, and I'm mailing it out in the last week of every month, but not on the last day of every month. But this time, which is my first month for getting these boxes together, I really didn't plan out correctly because I forgot I was doing so many handmade items. I'm doing wax melts, I'm doing teas, I'm doing artwork for bookmarks. I'm doing a lot of handmade items in there and art for it. So I didn't plan my time well. And I had to message everybody in the tier and said to tell them, I'm mailing your boxes out on the 31st. I'm so sorry they're going to be late. Next month I will do better and I will plan better and get them out on time. So I feel like this is almost a little bit of a rebuke saying, come on girl, you have February, get it together. This new Patreon tier. So we'll see. I don't know why that was the first thing that came up in my mind, but that's kind of what just came up in my mind. Has it just been on my mind today, I think. All right, strength is going to be, we're going to go ahead and read it upright and reversed. So you guys can have whichever you prefer, the way that you prefer to read it. So upright, we have inner strength, bravery, and compassion. I'm going to put bravery in there. And this is probably in my life relating to some of the content I'm going to put out this month, maybe some of the projects I'm working on, they're maybe not my usual fare, so I have to be a little bit more brave to post that kind of stuff. So we'll see. And then reversed is the opposite. It's doubting yourself. So I really probably need to focus on that. So those are our 3 cards, and I'd like to do 3 oracle cards to kind of just have little clarifiers or little secondary messages, because I wanted to pull out this other deck and just see what comes up. Mostly I like to do tarot because I think oracle decks are so random. If you don't have this deck, or if you don't resonate with it, it won't mean anything to you. I think tarot kind of resonates with almost everybody, but I just wanted to see what comes up. Helpful says, I go months between using my cards as I get a little intimidated by them. Did I say hello to Julie? Tarot is always so brutally honest, they say. Oh no, they sold out the building. So that's why she doesn't have a shop, and she lives at the, oh, it includes her apartment. Oh no. Sometimes I go through and make sure all of the cards are upright as a way to get back in touch with the deck, but otherwise I just turn any reversed card upright when I pull it. I'm still feeling my way with tarot, and I'm very much a novice. So that says Ruth. Hopeful says, I don't have any tarot buddies, so I'm kind of winging it on my own. Dariosaurus Rex, welcome, welcome. Your nails are so pretty. I gotta do shout out to this nail polish. I don't know if you can tell, but it's pink, but it also has like blues and golds in it when the light is shining down on it. I don't know if it shows in the camera, but it's the brand is Mooncat, and the name of the polish is Not Today, Satan. It happens to match, yeah. That works. So what areas should I focus on this month, or what areas should you guys focus on this month? I didn't plan that, but that worked out quite well. All right, I'm going to pull this one, and I feel this one right here. Just going to keep going. These cards are so big, there's no chance of shuffling these babies. Well, with the price of Mooncat, I don't think I can use it on a shrine. Okay, this one will be for second area. Julie says, I have that polish so pretty. I treated myself to several Mooncat bottles of polish for my birthday this year, so this is one of them. And this will be our third card. It didn't want to get pulled, so I'm going to go with the one below it. This one. There we go. Have my little book here, so we'll be able to see what's what with all this. Okay, area 1. The hummingbird. Joy. So the hummingbird represents joy. But in my mind, and when I do my oracle deck, it will not only represent joy, but also vicious territorialism. I have 2 hummingbirds in my backyard that are mad that I live at my house, because as far as they're concerned, this is their place and I should not be going in my yard at all. They will come right down to my face. hover in front of my face and yell at me to go inside. Unless I'm going to turn on the hose, then that's fine because they like the water. But otherwise, they want nothing to do with me. So I think that works because I would love to have a joyful and comfortable home, but also there's a little territorialness when you're relating to home. I actually did my sketch for one of my oracle cards, and I did my hummingbird sketch. Let me grab it. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. There's some flowers and a little burb. Empress Goth has to go. See you later. Ninka says, I work with wax, plaster, and concrete. Nails are not for me. Nails are not for me either. These aren't my real nails. My real nails you can see underneath. But I like to play with pretty colors. Nahasa says, for 2 months, this is a territorial magpie chased me when I tried to go to work. We had a blue jay in our yard for a while, and that bird was mean. It really ran off everything. Crows, pigeons, sparrows. We didn't have another bird in our yard until that bird left. Oh yeah, if hummingbirds were big, they would be deadly for sure. These are some of the sketches I've been working on. Here's my octopus sketch. I like it. Came out great. I don't know if it can fit on the camera. It's kind of a big paper, but... And then I did a cockatiel. We also did a seal. Where's my seal painting? Or sketch, I should say. I don't know why this paper looks so yellow on camera. Let's see. I was trying for a shark here. It didn't work out. I don't know where my seal is. Maybe it's hiding from the shark. Anyway, those are the ones I can share. Hummingbird. Oh! I guess it's right here, Amy. Da-da-da, little guy. Isn't he cute? So these are the 4 sketches I got going. Okay, so that is our hummingbird. Area 2, efficient, reliable, hard work. Let's see what we got. My favorite animal of all time, the turtle. Longevity. Okay. I'm just a girl who loves turtles. Let's look up the turtle because longevity is... Need a little bit more than that. I'm not really sure how to find it except to just... Did I just see it? I think it's organized by water, so fire. So I think it's a water card. There we go. Achieve greatness by taking one small step at a time. Okay. constant growth. Peeling off old layers, we can become stronger and more powerful so we don't burn out or have to retreat for long. Efficient, reliable, hard work. That works. Well, I'm just going to put slow and steady. Heather says, y'all, I had a hawk on the branch outside my office window today, maybe 10 feet away. Oh, amazing. Ruth says, I like the octopus too. I had a college roommate with a cockatiel. It was a pretty decent bird, but she and I clashed over the way it left droppings around the apartment. Sylvia Cole, sorry I missed your comment up there. Welcome, welcome. The Hex video was most thoroughly appreciated. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. So this is our third car. We have a wolf. Connection. Okay. That's a card of community. Working together. I'm starting to think that this card is going to be related for me to the website for making donations to charitable causes that we're working on in the next month or two. I'm hoping it launches in February, but it's probably going to be March if I'm honest. Dariosaurus Rex says, y'all have a blessed day. The house isn't going to clean itself. Have a good night. Okay, goodness, we got to get on with our planning here. I'm running out of time. So let's see. I already got my days in here. I honestly have not figured out what days that all my videos are going to be on, so we'll have to do that together. Nihasa says, I'm with Ruth. I don't want to live with anything that can't hold its own poo. Those days are behind me. We have kitties and we have litter boxes. Ruth says houses should clean themselves. I would be down for that. I did get one of those robot vacuum cleaners that kind of just go around, bonk into stuff and change direction. It doesn't seem like it's really doing anything, but then I empty out the container of stuff that it's picked up, and yes, it's doing something. Yes, it's working. Inka says, if I had a house that cleaned itself, it would drive me mad because I'm sure it would find new places for things. Or what if you came up with a new place that you wanted stuff to go and your house kept putting it back in the old place that it thought it was supposed to go, and then it couldn't learn the new stuff? Nahasa says, a cat will hold it until they reach the litter box. That counts. Oh, good. Okay. And if I get an automatic one, I don't have to touch it. Like when my husband decides to empty the dishwasher. Yeah. Everything goes in the wrong spot and then you can't find it. But they're doing you a favor. Kind of like this gray and peach colored, or mauve pink. I like the vibe. Trying to do different colors that aren't expected. Like for Christmas, for December, I did brown and green as opposed to like red and green for Christmas time. Everybody's stickers are red and green in December. I ended up not using any stickers for January because we didn't have a plan with me. So I used the planner. I just didn't use the stickers because I didn't have a couple of hours set aside to hang out with you fine people. Put all of our fun days. Disney Day. I've been looking in January, the early January, mid to early January. They usually put out all sorts of new food in the parks for the year. So I have been looking on the interwebs and the YouTube videos to find out what the new food is so that I can try new food. I have a whole list of things that I want to do when I go to the park, but it's not the average list that you would expect. One of the things I want to do is to try a new entry. So it's a new driving path and it's a new entry to the parking structure that I've never tried before, but everybody says it's faster. Hey, look, it's us. Plan with me live stream. You're here right now. We're doing it. So 7-year channel anniversary is tomorrow. And I didn't know because obviously there was no way to know, but there has been like a a countrywide blackout / boycott day planned for tomorrow to protest ICE. And I'm like, I already have, they say don't go to work, don't go to school, don't buy anything. I'm like, I have plans to go to Disneyland. Come on, man. You have to give me more notice. Inka says, here's the thing. I thrive on consistency because my vision's not super good. I need things to be and stay where I have put them. I need my memory to be better, and I need to remember where I've put things. Nahasa says, OMG, when my dad visits, I find my silverware or containers everywhere. It's all wrong and still dirty. Oh, man. Ruth says, my mom used to do that too. It was like a game when she went home. Guess where mom put the blank? That's why my dad doesn't put dishes away anymore. Inka says, red, white, and green. The entire month of December looks like an Italian restaurant. It's not as if he hasn't lived here too for the past 23 years. Helpful, I think I've lived in my house for 23 years. That's funny. He can find what he needs to use the item, but putting it away is like solving the Rubik's Cube. I never did solve a Rubik's Cube either, Inka. Sylvia Cole says, 7-year anniversary. Party emoji. I'm happy to have found your channel. The content. Butterflies. Thank you. Nahasa says, I did. The Rubik's Cube don't own me. I peeled the stickers off and broke apart the cubes. Ruth says, I don't go anywhere anyway, so no one will notice me protesting tomorrow. Helpful says, I need to go to the grocery store, but that's it. Incognito says, I found your channel when I was 15 and it helped me so much in my spirituality. I truly believe that I'm spiritual guides to certain channels, and yours is one of them. I'm so glad I found your channel. Thank you so much. Give me a word puzzle. I love those. Rubik's Cubes, not so much. I agree. Give me a word puzzle. Anything with shapes, colors, anything like that. I've got it on lock. But actually, spatial relations, not so much. So let's see. We'll have our community sigil on the 3rd. And then I will write and send the newsletter on the 4th. Oh, and also on the 1st, I'm going to be dropping my, what do you call it? Divine Adornments is what I called it. So if you are a patron, even a free patron, you don't have to pay to be a patron. Even on the free level, I announce my Divine Adornments jewelry that I drop every month on the 1st. And for February, of course, I chose Venus or Aphrodite, if you are interested in the Greek. And then on the 4th, when I send the newsletter, I let all the newsletter people know about the Divine Adornments. And then on the 8th, I let the general public know about. So patrons get a first shot at it, and then newsletter subscribers get a second shot at it, and then the general public, my socials and everything, get the final shot to buy the earrings. So sign up for Patreon. It doesn't cost anything. There's a free tier if you just want to get news. I play Wordle online and Word Trip on my phone. Those are my favorites. Incognito says, happy Imbolc to everyone. I hope everyone has a blessed February. So let's see. My problem is I just don't know what days I'm going to be dropping my videos. I know that the February Magic video is coming out the day before February starts. I know that. And I know my community sigil video is coming out, always comes out on the 3rd. Well, we've got our first live stream. And we have our second live stream. I'm trying to think, what was the deity that we're making a shrine for? Oh my goodness, it was Apollo and then who? I forget. And then our last Friday of the month is where we'll have our Plan With Me live stream. Incognito says, it's almost 11 here. I'm going to bed soon. So we got our 3 lives in there. Let's see. After the art live, right here is going to be a video about the crystal for the month, which is rose quartz. And then I think on either Sunday or Monday, I'm going to do Bed Bath and Broomsticks. And that is going to be a forest bathing bath salt. And then we are going to be doing a love magic video, of course, because it's February. We have to, otherwise we will be fired. I've come up with a fun little spell box, and I'm calling it the 9 Hearts box. And it's going to be a decorated box, and it's going to have 9 messages that you write to yourself and that you decorate and you put in this box. And then you use it for self-love, and you refresh it under each full moon for a year. And then at the end of the year, on the 13th full moon, you burn all of the messages after rereading them. So that'll be fun. Good night, Ruth. Yes, I'm probably going to be ending the stream pretty soon myself, just because I'm running out of time to prep for my Disney day tomorrow. And I've still got a lot of video editing to do, so this might be kind of a short one. People are fading out. So we've got our 9 Hearts Spellbox video. I'm also going to be having a Thrifty Witchcraft video. And I just put out recently, a couple days ago or yesterday, a video called When It's Time to Hex. And I think I'm going to have a second one, a follow-up one to that. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be a sour jar. And 2 days after the crafting stream, I should be having a shrine video. Even though the Apollo one did not come out, so I might pop the Apollo one somewhere up in here if I have time. I just put it on the side. We'll see if we can pop it in there. And then the other thing I wanted to do, maybe I moved this one. Because I did want